Imagine he'll want something to match up there. It's going to be a Storm, so
okay.
Good against Arc Warden. You can gap close, you can get inside the bubble, take away that evasion.
They are going for a smoker. A little abnormal, actually, the way they pass it, but Arteezy... Oh, if he was an inch to the left here, this could have been him spotting in time. There's a toss forward, and now the stomp. Oh, this reminds me of the good old days.
Oh, the tiny Centaur. It strikes again. They tip him before the kill. Seb had that quick hands micro going.
That was
Jarek's not as good, Jarek. Sumail's happy because he's going even with that first blood gold.
Trading pretty good damage into Sumail. Sumail's got a bottle, though. So, actually, it's pull really early. This is a weird build. 1-1-3, not normal.
And with the Arcane Rune, he's going to do a lot of damage here. Thompson being chased really far back. Thompson turns, and he's going to almost feed away his life. Has the Fairy Fire, but that will not keep him alive as Sumail gets the solo kill. Top lane, by the way.
Definitely wouldn't have gotten that without the Arcane, but
yep.
What an amazing kill.
Those low cooldowns here. They're not done top. They want Ana as well. He's behind the tower, out of regen here. Got a hoof stomp here. Hits the Undying as he runs past. Damage is being dealt to this tower, and EG looking to capitalize with both Necro and Undying playing behind the tier 1 tower.
Does get the Sun on Fly, though. This is going to be a lot of damage trade. He should be fine. Unless No-Tail shows up at the right time. He's got a nuke in 2. Going to be close, perhaps. And it's getting really low, though.
This magic stick is mega value, but at the same time, he's also constantly getting harassed low and low.
It's like Jarek's dying to a neutral.
Yeah, he actually... that was maybe not intentional. Well, intentional in the sense he just didn't want to die to Heroes. Tower going to go down. Is there going to be a deny inside? Does not look like OG can get in close, and S4 gets the last hit for it. Good chunk of gold his way. Mid lane, Thompson's been gone on here. Sumail wants the solo kill. It's going to be close here. The illusion may kill off Sumail. Can he get the kill first? He gets the kill on Thompson. Takes down Sumail. They're tipping Sumail. I don't know if that's a player you want to piss off, because he's a guy who's gone 0-3 or 0-5 or something on Storm and in 5 minutes and then turned the game around. So extending, thinking he had these raindrops to block a lot of that magic damage.
Yeah, but all the spark rates, I'm sure. It's a lot of magic damage sources. Pretty high HP on this hero. So
bottom lane, there was a Shackle on TZ, the Avalanche, the neutral creeps. Jarek's toss crit into the neutrals, but luckily crit, he dodges the power shot. Back at mid, though, it's going to be Storm going in, getting some revenge on Thompson. Sumail saying, you tip me, well, I'm going to get the kill back on you.
He even gets a kill on his Tempest, though. That was a big loss, actually. 180 gold, 180 experience. It's not necessarily enough time to run away, because as long as he just keeps walking and doesn't attack while he chases you with phase, he's just going to keep hitting Earthshock, and eventually you're just going to be too slow. So it's a hard solution. Seb also might need like a phase himself to be able to get out of there in time.
Oh, nicely played. There's a ward there, and he knows it. He immediately pings Arteezy, gets shackled. Not level 6 yet. He's so close. He gets it from the creep. He pops it before the Centaur stun. Arteezy, nicely done by him. He still could be in some trouble here. The Fate's Edict actually blocking a bit of the magic damage. Arteezy turns, gets a kill. Necro shows up as well to get a second kill. Ana's gone down. Jarek's is being chased down as well. S4 can't keep up to him, but they can go for Seb instead. He's being chased down by Sumail, who has a haste rune that wears off, but that's not going to matter as he's still got one overload charge.
Dude, these Sumail runes have been so big. Necro's in a lot of trouble this time, though.
Being tossed back. He's got a Ghost Shroud and Fairy Fire here with the 1 charges. He's getting close to the creeps. That means the Flux is not going to do quite as much damage, but he still will go down to that last Spark Wraith. Crit going for the Freezing Field on 4, but he's not the hero CM that he hoped to be. He will not get any kills and will beat away his life, but it's still EG with a fairly sizable lead early on, despite giving away a few kills there when chasing. You can earn one and earn another.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
And it's not a ton of damage, but it does add up.
Yep.
Kind of interesting.
All in mid. Sumail looking for the kill on Centaur. He goes for the Stampede, but he'd already been caught by the Vortex. He's trying to hit a stun. He actually does get it just after he dies. Fortunately for EG, they won't be able to get Seb as the second kill, but they are quite happy with just the Centaur. Elsewhere, Crystal Maiden goes down bottom. Thompson has gone in behind the towers. You mentioned these urn charges. He's looking to use them.
He's get fluxes off. He does.
Yep. There's the offensive urn onto Arteezy. Does not have the enrage any longer, and he'll go down. Nicely played by OG with that aggression down in the bottom lane, even though they do lose Centaur at mid.
Here, he's queuing up phase afterwards. I think this is the right move. Phase is sometimes really needed, but he definitely needs damage. Otherwise, Focus Fire just is a pretty dead ultimate.
Going to try and do what he can to defend the mid lane. Thompson shows up as well with the fluxes onto Sumail, who's trying to hug his Crystal Maiden to take less damage.
Oh, great toss back here. Jarek's wraps around and...
Can they get S4? There's the old chat, the busted. He knows he's got S4 maybe. Can they bring him down? Have they got the damage? S4 will give away his life here, but Jarek's has gone in a little bit too deep and will pay the price.
Yeah, way too deep. His team got the great kill, but it took a lot to kill that Necro, so...
a ward you'd expect to see like at 20 to 30 minutes, just not 13 minutes into the game. Derek's behind the tier 1, runs into the Undying, but gets scouted out himself and won't get the initiation. TP coming in. Do they see this one? S4. He's going to get tossed back once again right into Anna's son. Derek's in some trouble here. They're going to blow up the Necro absolutely immediately. Derek's getting false promise to keep himself alive a little bit longer here. Thompson's already got himself a double kill though, with crits, Crystal Maiden going down. The Stampede used just to disengage. Derek's will not be kept alive, as it just wasn't quite enough heal for him during the Oracle ultimate, but even so, it's still a good fight for OG, who once again kill off this pesky Necro. Oh yeah, right. Fortified now going to refresh anyways because it's tier 1, so...
Good point. So, Sumail prepping for his Orchid, nothing surprising there. Looking like they want to dive. They do get the first Shackle down.
He's going to get the Tempest double out as well. Can S4 keep himself alive? He's got the Hood now here as well. The Arc Warden, he double force stops himself away. Really nicely played. Unfortunately, it's going to be Oracle and set in a lot of trouble here. Yeah, I don't see him surviving this one. He's going to pop. As, whoa, Sumail flying in from afar was looking for Thompson, changed target, went for 7 set because he can get Thompson as well, and Sumail shows up from nowhere. He was like halfway across the map and he comes in, cleans up with a double kill. Tiny's like, what can I do here? He's got the angle coming in from behind once more, but...
OG's having a little bit of trouble taking a great fight, and it's
very low in this Roshan pit, but OG going to get there too late. Sorry to interrupt you. Okay vision, and it's really just one observer ward in the enemy jungle that's giving them some info as far as what's going on, and No-Tail's got 2 wards to carry along for this smoke gang.
It is going to spot them. Okay, yep. Now they're in.
I believe they saw Sumail for a split second there farming that neutral camp.
Right, they see crit now.
Can they get the Blink Sun? They put the ward on the high ground here. They go into Crystal Maiden. Storm immediately counter-initiates with Arteezy blinking as well, but it's a perfect Shackle on 2! Ursa as well, Storm. They melt, but Storm does have an Aegis. He's going to come back for a second life here, so EG still looking good here. Sumail on his second life goes balling in, catches out the Oracle as well as Thompson's Arc Warden on the backlines here. Thompson, he's just trying to TP his hero out of there, but he TP'd to the tier 1. What's he thinking? He's being pinged here. Crit going to give him the tip. It's EG's turn to turn it around. They hadn't been tipping all game, but they'll tip that one, that's for sure.
Oh, that's a painful mistake.
So it's like, even if they get these great team fights, you saw the damage issue. They can't easily kill a CM on the high ground. Obviously, there's going to be a problem here. And they might find Thompson here. Smoke breaks.
Instantly blinks in, gets the force up away, but Arteezy, even without the insta-bash, will easily help his team, and Sumail get the last hit on that kill. You're just going to split up, farm multiple lanes, and also try to find kills on these multiple lanes. Sumail can kill almost anyone with his Orchid. Bottom lane, Arteezy can kill almost anyone. They're going to get the Orchid initiation. He balls too far, in fact. He didn't quite know where Seb was, but he's got the backup from the CM and will still get the kill. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Anna needs to be careful. Arteezy, okay, he actually blinks away from Arteezy, but Arteezy can follow it up with a blink of his own. Doesn't get the bash once again. RNG just not there for Arteezy, who's now going to get followed up by Thompson. Arteezy does not have the Aegis. No blink available. He's just going to turn and fight, he does pretty damn well. Luckily for Anna, there's an Oracle to back him up.
That was a little close. He'll keep him alive for sure. Big heals on him anyways, and maybe a Avatos back into a Centaur, for example. Throw somebody out of position, kill them at the start of the fight, but kind of hard. There's a lot of heals coming from EG's side. There's a lot of survivable cores as well, and S4 looking to go, and he does get spotted though by the Spark Wraith.
And they actually blow up S4. He's got a defensive Yule Scepter if he needs, and Anna getting Orchided up. Can't use Stampede, can't use his stuns, at least not for now. Will he survive through it? No, he doesn't. There's a Reaper, and he's dead for 75. With Oracle also being initiated on, meant that there was no defensive play from the False Promise or a Fate's Edict. Actually, didn't see where EG smoked if they're on the high ground or not.
They were about here, so I could definitely see it like that. Maybe thinking like, oh, we have an opportunity, but oh, maybe we shouldn't smoke because this is a really obvious spot.
The fact OG aren't moving with their smoke to me suggests they saw it, but here we go. Arteezy's going to go charging on in. He goes in first. He blows up the Oracle. This makes this fight so difficult for OG and the Shackle. It does land on the Storm. They do take down Sumail instantly. Buys back. S4 still looking for somebody to go and has not got the Reaper still. He finds the Yulsa cancel Thompson's TP. Great usage of that. Thompson in some trouble. He's inside the bubble. He's going to get chased down while Sumail's buyback allows him to chase down Wind Ranger. Seb hits the deck, only Jarek surviving on Tiny. Brit with a Glimmer Cape as well, playing that 4-position CM, so we get to see that. A little bit extra bomb. Actually went for the mana cost, mana loss talent as well.
Which is second time we've seen this. It's with a Storm though.
Yes.
So it makes all of his mana go so much farther.
Oh, it's so good with that hero. No-Tell, immediate false promise when Arteezy jumps in, just knowing that he could get bashed on any of those right clicks. Luckily, he does not get bashed immediately. And Sumail going to go bowling and use up his entire mana pool, but with the double damage rune, he may be able to bring down Seb here. Anna gets the stun just on one with Arteezy BKBing. He dodges it. Seb going to buy back and try and take this fight. Arteezy's BKB about to wear off. Can they actually chase for this one? They don't have Centaur, who's their kind of key initiating factor. The Tiny may be going to fill his shoes with his Blink Dagger, but looks like they don't want to fight into the Tombstone. Easy, happy to play the front line here. Sumail just going flying on in. This mana
Good
efficiency
shackle.
does get shackled up. Still alive for now, though, and he's just being healed up as well. He's just too hard to bring down. Bowling all over the place. Bowling all over OG, who have 4 dead. Only a Wind Ranger left alive who just bought back, and none of these other 4 have buyback. EG are just stomping right now.
And Ursa jumping on people, and Necro getting a solo kill, and Sumail jumping in. It just seems very hard for OG to take fights.
Yep.
The carry Centaur did not get anything done on the laning stage. Might get caught again here.
Yep. And they get him, or will he stampede away? It looks like with the stampede wearing off, should be a pretty easy kill. As EG find kill after kill. 35 in just 29 minutes for one team. And they want Seb as well. Without the Reaper, though, that's going to be a little bit tricky, but oh, okay, nice shackle. Seb will get out there with the shackle into TP.
That was a great teleport, absolutely. Instantly recognized.
Meanwhile, Arteezy, he was trying to TP top, I believe, and it got cancelled by Jerex with a cheeky little blink toss, but Jerex looking like he's going to pay for it with his own life.
Well, it's the game feels pretty much
Arteezy
hopeless to me
just trying to kill off some Tempest doubles now. It's actually crazy with the CM Aura and the Kaya, just how low cost Storm spells are.
76 for Remnant, yeah.
Yeah, it's 26% total, 24% total. Yep, no, sorry.
That's pretty good.
Oz math going on here.
That's okay.
Gonna chase down No-Tell up top. Elsewhere,
he's invulnerable.
Seb's dying.
I know, we're gonna stay here. Don't worry about that stuff.
Forget about Thompson too.
Still alive. Okay, okay.
The support and support action. We're all about it.
Thompson died. All right, that's fine. I mean, it's a 21k gold advantage at this point. It does not look good or possible to win for OG at this point. To me, I mean, they're close to doubling them in net worth. Still need about another 10k or so, but it feels like OG doesn't have the damage. They don't have a typical carry. Executing is very difficult with the heroes they have, and against a good team, they're going to avoid that.
Yep. They're not done. EG charging in. Anna gonna add one more to his tally. That's number 10. And Tiny not in much better shape. He goes down, and the voice line's coming out. I imagine OG know this one is a bit over and just trying to cheer each other up before going into game number 2.
Yeah, maybe a little hard to execute with their hero matchups, but certainly the laning stage was the toughest part. Just having to lane a Centaur versus a Necro. That does not sound fun, but Necro, if I'm not mistaken, was the opening, right? They picked the Centaur in the mid game, and all of a sudden Ursa came out, and they're like, well, we definitely can't lane Ursa against Necro, or against Centaur. So
and then they do pick the Storm once again, going back for it. The CM with the Storm, given the Aura, as well as that level 15 talent. And OG going with a Thompson Classic this time around, or will it be Anna? He's played it at least once this tournament already, so it's not always the Thompson one.
I really like the... why can they do this so fast? If there's a limit, I don't know. What do we got here?
Oh,
arrow coming through.
Arrow. Oh, barely clips. S4 almost ran out of that one here. Now they've got the right clicks. Give it to Thompson. He's got the last hit on it. Thompson with the first blood mid. Same story as last game. Well, that's going to make him a happy camper. Immediately you see Fly. Once he sees that happening, he blocks the big camp. Gotcha. So if this big camp isn't blocked, you side pull and you deny a lot of farm and get a lot of extra experience advantage.
Makes sense.
Back at mid, Thompson and Sumail trading hits quite a bit here. Sumail.
That's a kill right there.
Dead. Oh, Fairy Fire. It's almost a kill. He's salved as well.
That was really close, actually. He almost salved up enough. He would have lived without dying, but Thompson barely getting enough damage in. But he's up against a Enchantress and a Nyx Assassin. So once he picks up Quelling, he can actually get last hits reliably here.
The lane will get harder. He's out of regen, and Enchantress with a few levels gets a bit trickier to deal with. Crit, do return Carapace into an Impale. What a sick play from him. They kill Anna down bottom. They want No-Tell as well, and Crit's got plenty of regen here playing around with, that he's playing around with. And Should be fine. Back at mid, Thompson, though, has got that second boundless strike point and killed off Sumail for the second time this game.
Spring,
Hotel sees him, wants to get a deep ward, gets one behind the tier 1, maybe ward the rest of the jungle as well. Sumail's going to run right into this Venge stun. There's going to be a Fortune's End to follow it up, most likely. Can they actually get this kill? They don't have the Monkey King, but I don't know if they need him. They purge off the Purifying Flames, and they get the kill with the second one.
There it is. Thompson's in his zone, man.
Oh, he sees Fly. He does kind of reveal the fact there's a ward there here. I'm not sure if they'll... I mean, we'll be able to get this kill most likely with the Jingu, and may pay for it with a D ward, but...
All right, he's online, guys. It's happening. This is Thompson Monkey King, man. Although if he does get chain stuns or Fortune's End root follow-ups, that could work really well. Oh, they actually didn't deny the bot tower. A bit of a mistake there.
Yeah.
Must not have gone back. That's kind of a big loss.
I kind of forgot about it as bottom lane. Sumail, oh my gosh, he doesn't even get a chance to ball on out. Double damage. Monkey King drops on top of him, takes him out. Feels like Arteezy, as much as he's like kind of the carry on the Spectre, he needs to be using this haunt as much as possible to help his team find kills. Like, he probably should be telling his team, set up a gank for me and I will haunt and help secure them. Mid lane, Arteezy though is getting ganked himself. So
that was an illusion, I'm pretty sure. That was insane. He already had Jingu Mastery from the Storm, right?
Oh.
So maybe they try to pressure Spec again. He's going to end up hitting the jungle. I do like how EG is kind of sitting their lanes right now. They're putting S4 in the lanes that are dangerous. If he just stays top, killing him is hard, and therefore killing the tier 1 tower is hard. And if they just...
Oracle brought down, but yeah, putting S4 in these tricky lanes was working well. But then this Monkey King now has enough attack speed as also well as an Echo Saber to do whatever he wants. Godlike at 11 minutes. This is the Thompson Classic.
Sometimes you just get so confused by those things that it does give you that little fraction of a second to initiate anyways.
Sure. No tail. Oh, is he going to be scouting these trees? Crit checked one side. The Haunt, going to find him on the other. The Impale. Oh, he missed his crit. Instead, though, it's Monkey King. They got the bigger kill. That's where Arteezy was really going. Thompson's streak has been ended by the Storm. We've got ourselves a game. This is not over yet, say EG. You may have got this good early game start, but all it takes is a kill or two to punish that. And Sumail, of all people, getting the last hit.
Thompson's still aiming to get a BKB. When
recognizing he may as well just go straight into this pseudo-invulnerability item. Bottom lane Ana forced to stampede just to run the hell out of here, but
this is really
damage. Yeah, Sumail suddenly realized, oh wait, we can actually kill this guy.
The single value point of enchant is so good. It's 3.75 seconds of slow. So they're just looking for us when we're across the map. He casts his ulti, he's just worried.
Okay.
I think that's more than fine, to be honest. Yeah, because once they finish the BKBs, they don't have to worry about Sumail doing Sumail things, like getting kills and snowballing like crazy. For now, they're looking for the Centaur, though.
Yeah, they start things off with a Carapace into an Impale. The Storm shows up as well, and great little gank there. Arteezy gets the kill, moves forward looking for a second one, but the Moonlight Shadow was there. Also one of those rare games where maybe you wish you did just buy an early gem on someone like Centaur.
Yeah.
Could have stopped that from happening a bit.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many defensive wards. They would have cleared a lot of them on EG's side, but now EG's been able to get back into this. Only barely a 1k advantage, going for the swap here.
Ball Lightning coming on in, but there's going to be a two-man stun here. Storm actually balled into that one a little bit, but they don't have any good follow-up, so Sumail going to continue to try and bring down Ana here. He may need some additional help. Yeah, he's very, very tanky. The return doing some damage. Nice disjoint on the magic missile. Sumail. Oh, the Venge Illusion. No! Sumail! One more hit. He gets it. Oh!
Oh, man. It's worth it in the end.
They hurt so much, and Monkey King comes in to clean up Fly.
And there was also a dead Arteezy that Thompson cleaned up somewhere without using his ulti.
Yeah, that can happen. That's a Monkey King for you, and that's going to force a CM buyback. The game had finally started to look like it was stabilizing for EG, and that they were going to be in a position where they could go late game, get Spectre some items, get Storm some items, and then OG say, no, we've got this Aegis, we're going to bully you.
Ooh, that was a really good frostbite. Actually, that changed everything. If he gets his ulti off there, throws the stun, pops BKB or something, they can get some kills.
Thompson going for the ultimate, knowing that's going to maybe help bring down S4. The arrow, though, yeah, hitting Jerickson. S4 getting bullied by the Wukong's command. He's just going to go with the BKB, but, you know, he immediately runs away. So Thompson, not quite the initiation he was hoping for. They're all tipping into this shrine. Can they get killed? Sumail, they've got a boundless strike forward. He gets deleted. Great play from Ana as well as Thompson there to get that kill here, but they're not done. EG They say that's a lot of your disables being used here. Thompson gets brought down first. The CM ulti is going flying, and that's going to last a long time. That's going to be there when the Monkey King respawns Thompson. He can't leap away. The arrow's going to completely miss. He didn't know where Fly was. He didn't have vision on the high ground. Thompson has a boundless strike in a couple of seconds. He's got it now. Can he get it off? It doesn't look like it, as they kill him as well. All of a sudden, you know, positive sign. You know, they're pushing bottom. This is freedom for me to go farm these other lanes. Top lane's fairly safe. Mid lane, enemy jungle. He doesn't have to go and defend because he can always haunt in should there be a fight. But they actually get the stun initiation onto S4. Follow-up stun as well. Storm goes balling in. Here comes Arteezy with the haunt. He's looking for some initial kills. The Wukong's command does come out though, and Thompson with a BKB, as does Seb on the Mirana. These BKBs may be too much for EG to handle. They kill off both Spectre and Nyx, but they lose a couple supports in the process. But just supports as Sumail gets stunned on the sideline. He needs to ball out. He's going to go for the kill first. He dodges the arrow with the ball forward. Seb thought he had him, but he got baited. It's going to be a team wipe. What a play from EG, as they completely obliterate OG in the bottom lanes. It started out okay looking for OG with the Wukongs, but Sumail just demolished them.
So I feel like maybe that was what he was thinking there, perhaps.
Bottom lane, they've scouted out S4 with an Invis Jerex Venge.
There's a lot of heroes nearby though. Storm and
Yeah,
CM
and this has gone poorly before. They do get the stun before he gets the heal off. The second follow-up stun is there. Storm goes balling in though with the haunt though. Feel like we've seen this one before. Storm immediately hunting down Jerex. Do they have detection? Doesn't look like it. They do for the Venge, but they do bring down Centaur. He got scouted out. They don't find Jerex in the side. He juked back to the shop, and this one not as catastrophic as last time, but it's the same thing. Maybe ignore the Enchantress.
They were way off on being able to kill that guy. That was a really poor choice to jump. They didn't have anyone nearby.
Thompson. They scout him out though. They get the frostbite on. He didn't BKB for this one, but he does finally get it off a bit too late though. Can he actually survive through the impetus damage with a false promise? He's going to stay alive a bit longer, but I don't think he's surviving those impetuses. He wants to kill S4. Does he have enough life to with the Jingu? No siree. He's dead. 4 dead on OG's side. Spectre did go down in the process. He died inside that Wukong's command, but that is not worth it for OG.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically everything Thompson did. Another stun on Feb here. Or Seb,
that's the gem.
And the gem pickup. Crit just always in the right place. And now we're seeing the late game problems with Monkey King. Thompson's doing a great job, but I don't see a way that Centaur really transitions as a hero damage-wise, unless they just like had advantage and they just kind of ended mid-racks kind of a thing.
Yep.
Maybe an option.
They know that gem's been taken away, and Storm's just going to go balling in, forces out a BKB immediately, then he balls out.
He was ready to do that.
Heads up play, and once again, it's this Storm with the mana loss aura coming out from the CM, so his spells cost such little mana. He's also regenerating mana constantly. Arteezy's got dust of his own. He says, I'll carry the detection. He goes haunting in, finds the Oracle immediately. He's looking for more. Thompson already low. Once again, he's just going to die to these impetuses. The false promise is just going to delay the inevitable. S4 knows he said he finds a new target. It's Anna's Centaur, and that's a 3rd hero kill. It's just a 6,000 gold lead, but it feels all over. There's just nothing OG can do in these team fights. Seb's forced to just keep leaping away.
They got past this point, they tried to hit this timing, and they were super stomping, but when they went high ground, in that one mid push, they needed to get a Rax there, is what it feels like.
Yep.
And it needed to maybe be, just slow them a little bit with Storm Spirit. Like, they can just deal with them.
Oh yeah, it's not going to solve all their problems by any means. It's a small lifestyle improvement as Crit will see once again. Run in, scout some things out. Sumail going in. He's got the follow-up with a double damage rune. He wants to find Thompson first, and Thompson did not BKB for this one. He's just going to die without using it. Swap out onto Seb. He's trying to just save the gem here. Seb's just trying to run. Says, take my teammates, but not me. My life for my kingdom, says Big Daddy No Tail.
Well, one save there. They popped BKBs, but yeah, the instant catch on Monkey King was huge. So he might have gotten nullified, because I know Spectre has picked that up this game, but can you get your BKB, or can you get your ulti off? And ideally, you'll do your BKB afterwards, and ideally, you do your stun afterwards. But if it doesn't go in that order, your hero just is a lot harder to execute if you're against super mobile heroes like this. And that way, Storm has been really effective. They're going to start on him at least. Yeah,
they're actually just going to blow up Sumail. That's his first life, but still being able to take away that first life in such a cheap way is pretty damn nice. They can't magic missile the projectile. Disjoinable by the ball lightning, as we've seen already, and Storm gonna just go balling right back in, take out Jerex to start things off here. In the middle of this is Arteezy Spectre. He's got a cheese though. He's just gonna man up and take down the Monkey King with the nullifier. No BKB for you. 2 fights in a row. He just couldn't get it off, and they're on the high ground. No buyback except for the Mirana, and they're gonna GG out. EG have turned around a bad start here in game number 2 and taken down OG, showing great resilience.
OG had a fantastic laning stage across the board. I mean, Thompson super dumpstered mid, But Sumail just is one of those games where you just got to realize, like, in the late game, I'm going to be able to come back from this, and we're going to pick you off, and we're going to stomp you in the late game. We've got Spectre, we've got Storm,